Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 2, which consists of me, Fatiaza Muzaffar, Albert Jordan, Martin Regi Lorenzo, Dani Mustiko Aji, Nadia Salsabila, Muhammad Fahmi Sabri, Widya Alfionita, Azahra Veronica, Salsabila Dwi Amalia, Risha Pradika, and Ajwat Aryo Prananda. We want to present our final CPS assignment titled Solution to Overcome the Spreading of Hoax on Social Media. So as we know, in making a solution based on the CPS, Creative Problem Solving Method, we need to make it step by step according to the creative problem solving heuristics. So first, we need to define the problem, then we need to generate ideas, then we need to make a decision analysis about that, then we need to implement the solution, and finally we need to do an evaluation. So now, I will tell you about the first step of the creative problem solving heuristics, which is the defining problem steps. So in defining the problem, our group use the interview method by distributing the Google form questionnaires, and this is the result of that, the result of the Google form questionnaires distribution. And from the result, we find three perceived problem. The first one is regulations about hoax is not strict enough. Second one, it is too easy to spread information on social media. And the last one, so many humans who has a dirty heart. And we need to prioritize these three perceived problem, because we need to know which problem that we need to give the most attention, that we need to give attention more, which problem that we need to solve first. So we need to prioritize it by using the KTSA, Kepner-Tregu Situation Appraisal Method. And this table is the result of it. So from the KTSA method, we find that the problem that we prioritize most is the first one, it is too easy to spread information on social media. The second one, so many human who has a dirty heart. And the last one is regulation about hoax is not strict enough. And this is the timing, trend, and the impact that we have made. However, even we have prioritized that these three perceived problem, we actually haven't found the root cause yet. So in order to find the root cause, we use the YY diagram method. And this is the YY diagram that we have made. And based on this YY diagram, we found that the root cause is people's lack awareness about the importance of information authenticity.
Okay. After the chapter 1, the chapter 2, which is generating ideas, will be explained by Fe and Dika.
Generating ideas. Scamper method. If the real root cause has been identified, then find the best solution to solve the problem. The problem faced is overcoming the spread of hoax. Our role as students who are conducting research to find the solution. To help find a solution, we use the Scamper method, like substitute, combine, adapt, modify, magnify, minify, put to other use, eliminate, and rearrange. Using this method, We selected several solutions as follow. First, enabling the application so that it can detect who is making a hoax news. And if it is known who is spreading, it can be directly processed and given a penalty that has been made and agreed. Second, eliminating hoax groups or accounts that often spread hoax news. And last, implement regulation to be careful with provoking titles. And the scamper will be explained by my friend Dika.
And now I want to discuss about our scamper method with the theme of the spread of hoax. First is substitute. In the substitute is participate in anti-hoax discussion group on social media. And then combine is make an application for a real news. And then adapt is implement regulation to be more careful with provoking titles. And then in modify, minify, and magnify is in the application, those who spread hoax will be given sanction. And put to other use is in addition to being able to detect hoax news, the application can also detect who made hoax news for the first time, and once it is found out, it can be carried out according to the sanction giving an agreed upon. And then eliminate it is eliminating group or account that often spread hoax news. The last is rearrange. Rearrange how people are not hooked with news hoax that spread on the news.
Okay. After the generating ideas, chapter 3 will be explained by Nadia, Regi, and me.
So, this is an alternative solution that we can think of. 1. Be aware of the provocative news title that points directly to certain parties. 2. Check the fact, check the source, whether it is from an official institution or not. If the information comes from mass organization, observers, or political figure, don't be quick to believe. 3. Check the authenticity of the photo, whether the person is editing using technological sophistication. So, what we have to do first is the law must be upheld. Second is to educate the public if they find loopholes and agent of distribution. Then everyone leave. So all of this has to be really successful. But let's see what we want. So all of this has to be really successful. But let's see what we want. So the hope is the first community will no longer be misleading, and the second is to be able to create community comfort and security. And from the data that has been analyzed, the large score is 130. From the analysis that has been selected and carried out by considering the full field of aspects that must be achieved or must and the highest desired score. As you can see by weight and ranking, the high score is to watch provocative news headlines that lead directly to certain parties.
Okay, We are going into the next slide, decision analysis, part adverse consequences. After completing the Kepler-Tregu decision analysis table in evaluating mass and one's category, the next step is to identify and determine the negative consequences of each solution using this table. In addition, this table can also be used to compare the consequences of each solution that has been selected, as well to ensure that there are no negative possibilities after the selected solution starts to be implemented. Go to the point 1. There is don't be easily to provocate by the title. Consequences. The first consequences is spread the word immediately without looking at the contents. These consequences have probability of occurrence in 7 score, 8 score in seriousness of if it occurs. The second consequences is the title sided with a certain site that happen to be hated by the most people. The second point is we should check facts and news sources. The first consequences, the lack of news checking sites or websites. The second one, lack of will or curiosity about the news. The last point is checking the authenticity of photos from the news received. Consequences. Most recipients of hoax are elderly people who do not know how to check the authenticity of a photo. The second one, the unavailability of original subject photos. Unlike the KTDA table, each alternative solution in adverse consequences table has a different impact. Also, in this table, the solution has the lowest value can be interpreted as the solution with the smallest adverse impact. As example, the point 1, don't be easily provoked by the title, is chosen solution.
Okay, so after we take the best solution based on the KTDA table, the next step we take is the need to convince others that the solution can run smoothly and well in its realization by using one less method, namely KTPPA or Kepler-Tregu potential problem analysis. The purpose of this method is not only to ensure the successful realization of the solutions we take, but also to minimize the risk of problems that we don't want that can interfere with the application of solution we take in the KTDA table. This KTPPA table clearly explains the problems that have potential to occur or potential problems, potential causes of the problems, possible cause, preventive action, so that potential problem will not occur again, preventive actions, and contingency action if the potential problems occur, or contingency actions. As you can see in our table here, we got potential problems, possible causes, preventive action, and contingency action. The first potential problem we have is the difficulty of inviting people to social solidarity. The possible cause of that, if people don't have a will. The preventive action is the people do not immediately spread the news without checking the truth. And the contingency actions of the first one is develop curiosity every time. The second we have is unproductive work ethic in the community. The possible cause of the second one is a society that is too relaxed. And the preventive action is give attention. The contingency action F is give penalty, because it's the last action. So people can learn. And the third we have is provides an understanding of true news and hoax. The possible cause of that is probably lack of government role. And the preventive action for that is it hope what the government will respond quickly if there's a hoax news. The contingency actions for the third one is give direction to the community. The fourth one we have is does not appreciate hoax. Possible cause is regarding anti-hoax isn't important, or the fourth one is does not appreciate anti-hoax community. The possible cause of that is regarding anti-hoax isn't important. The preventive action of that is participate in anti-hoax discussion groups. And the contingency action is ask for help to provide input. The fifth one we have is lack of cooperation between social pillars and the community. The possible cause of that is society is not free to speak. Preventive action of that is receive input from the public. And the contingency action is free speech between social and community pillars. Okay, after chapter 3, Fahmi Sabri, Salsabila Dwi, and Widya will explain chapter 4 implementation.